Welcome to Spa Essentials. Hi there, I remember you. Welcome back to Spa Essentials. It's so good to see you. Have you been? Oh, that's so good. How were the products that you purchased last time? Yeah, I remember you picked up some body butter and some African black soap. Yeah, how's the soap working out for you? Good, good. That's so good to hear. What have you been diluting your soap with? Nothing. Don't you notice that your skin is getting drier and after using it, where you use it, skin, hair, both, everything, so nothing's drying out? Yeah, because you've got to dilute it. Oh, okay. So, let me give you a little bit of information about the African black soap. Okay, so the liquid African black soap that we sell here is very concentrated. In this jar, you have at least 1.5 bars of the soap. Sometimes, that depending on the size of the bar, you'll end up with 2 bars worth of soap in here, but make no mistake, this thing is full of soap. Very little water in comparison to soap. So you have to be really, really careful when using this because it's going to dry your skin out. Okay, you can't actually have too much of a good thing. So you need to dilute this with something. Now, depending on what you're using this for, that will determine what you dilute it with. So, if you are using this for your skin, say your face and body, I'd recommend diluting it with either your normal face wash or body wash, or some water. Now, I know that it gets really soupy and tricky to work with when you dilute it with water. So here's a trick for you. Get one of those foaming hand cleanser containers. You know, you can get them at Bath and Body Works when you buy the foaming hand soap. Save the container, wash it out, and use that to put the liquid soap in. Now, I'm gonna open this container. I should probably put a glove on because I don't want to contaminate the product. My glove's got a hole in it. It's okay, I'm only using it for the finger portion anyways. So if you notice, actually, put the lid back on. If you notice, this separates. So you have the thicker part down here. There's even more, you can see really dark, thick stuff at the bottom there. And then at the top, you've got this dark liquid. So the dark liquid on top is the water. It's the most liquidy portion of the soap, but it's still very soapy. So I'm going to take clean fork here. Hard to do that with my glove. I'm just going to show you the texture. You got some congealed soap sitting on the top and on the sides, but that's fine. So if you are mixing this with water, what I recommend is that you use this liquidy portion on the top here and just dilute that with water in your bowl, in your bottle. Then you're going to dilute it to taste. Sorry, not to taste, but to preference. So if you like really soapy soap, then for sure put more, but you only need a few tablespoons of this in one of those containers, like maybe 3 or 4. if you were diluting the whole thing with your not moisturizer, your conditioner or your shampoo or your body wash, then you would want to mix this up. So you'd want to bring the other layer from the bottom down to the top. And you can shake it up, or you can gently stir it here. And if you remember last time, I was saying that African black soap is made of, the bark and the nuts from the shade tree. And so that's where all of that grit comes from. It's very good for your skin and your hair. You just need to make sure to stir this thoroughly. Okay? The other thing that you can do, and the other thing that I would really recommend that you do, is actually mix this with oil as well, especially if you're using it for your hair. Just a little bit of oil and a little bit of water, shake it up, apply it to your roots. Yeah, apply it to your roots and then wash it out. That'll do wonders for your hair, okay? So, promise me that you are going to try this out, and the next time you return, you can tell me about your experiences, okay? Please do not ever use undiluted African black soap you purchased from here again, okay? Promise me, please. Alright. Okay. Okay, so now that the lecture is out of the way, what did you come in the store for today? Essential oils? Were you looking for essential oil blends, or were you looking for essential oils, just the natural straight up essential oils? Not sure? Well, the difference is that if you get the straight and natural essential oils, you'll get scents, that come from one plant or fruit. So for example, if you wanted a lemon essential oil, it would only have lemon in it. If you wanted a rose essential oil, it would be only rose. An essential oil blend would be a mix of some essential oils for the purpose of having an enhanced experience. So for example, if you're having trouble sleeping and lavender is not cutting it for you, you can get an essential oil blend of a few other essential oils that are designed to help you to sleep, and some people find that works a little bit better for them. Yeah, do you want to see a few blends? Okay. So based on your questions, I'm guessing that you have not actually ever had essential oil blends before. Okay, so I'm going to get you something that I really recommend for you. I just have it over here. Give me 1 second. Have a drink of water. So this is something that I highly recommend for you. Okay, so I'm going to let you smell each of them. They're come protected in this foam packaging. So let's start with the Breathe blend. So the ingredients are peppermint oil, eucalyptus oil, frankincense, tea tree oil, lemon oil, laurel leaf oil, thyme, cardamom, cypress, and myrtle. Okay. Sorry, our registers have been acting up and they keep making weird noises. So with this oil, Each oil, there's a different way to use it to ensure that you get the desired effect. So for this one, you're going to want to diffuse this or dilute it with a carrier oil and apply on your forehead. Do you know what a carrier oil is? Okay, so with essential oils, these are very strong. You can actually burn your skin by using these essential oils directly onto your skin. So you do not want to make direct contact with these oils and any part of your body. You always want to dilute it. So a carrier oil is an oil, usually something that has very light or minimal to no scent, because you're going to dilute the oil with that so that the carrier oil, smells like the essential oil or the essential oil blend. So examples of good carrier oils would be avocado oil, almond oil, a very light olive oil sometimes, anything that doesn't smell strongly. I know that people sometimes use castor oil, although I find it too thick, and I find that sometimes with some essential oils it does separate a little bit. So you want to take, for example, almond oil, add a couple of drops of this to your container, and then use that mixture to apply to your forehead. You can also apply it to your chest, back, the bottom of your feet, and that will all help to improve your breathing and to calm your senses. The other thing that you can do is actually diffuse this. So if you have an essential oil diffuser at home, then you can easily use this in there, and just add a few drops, 2 to 3 drops of this to your diffuser, and run it at bedtime, and it'll help you to sleep. So I want to take a sip. Are you ready? Take a sniff. Just clears your passageways, right? Even just in the cap. It smells so good. This is definitely something I'll be diffusing during allergy season. Okay, so that's the first one. I'm going to put them back in the container after closing them tightly. So the next one is Muscle Relief Blend. So for this one, you want to also dilute this in a carrier oil, and then apply to the affected areas. So apply to any joints, any areas with sore muscles. This is supposed to help with arthritis, pain, as well as backaches. This is good to use after a workout to aid in any soreness. And this has peppermint oil, wintergreen oil, eucalyptus oil, clove oil, menthol, camphor, marjoram, thyme, olive, and sesame oil. I'm going to go a little bit quicker with these. The great thing I find about these are that they're sealed fairly tightly. Oops. This one smells good. This actually smells like something that they use at my chiropractor's office. On my sore back and shoulder. Take a deep breath. What do you smell? I smell the cloves and the peppermint the most in this one. It's really good. Okay. Alright. So, I'm actually going to put this here because I want to follow the order on the back of the box. for display purposes. The next one is the Sleep Blend, and this one you can do a couple things with this. So you can put a couple drops on your pillow at night, and you can use this to help you to sleep, because obviously your face goes into the pillow and you can breathe in the scent of the oil. The other thing that you can do is dilute this with a carrier oil, and one of the best places, fun fact, to put oils designed to help you sleep is to put it on the bottom of your feet or the back of your knees. You can also put it on your pulse points. Of course, dilute it first, but then apply to the bottom of your feet and the back of your knees, even the skin in the crook of your elbow. You want to guess why it's a good spot? Yeah, because the skin is actually thinner in those areas, so your body is able to absorb the essential oils faster. Yeah, I've done it, trust me, it works. So this one has chamomile, orange, copaiba, sandalwood, white lotus, blue tansy, patchouli, ylang, and bergamot. You ready to smell? I recommend using this oil in conjunction with a cup of tea. Oh my goodness. This smells similar to the sage sleepy time rollerball. It's really good. Okay. Anything that you really like so far? Okay. The sleep and muscle and the breath, so everything basically. Yeah, so I definitely recommend picking up the whole kit if you like the next three. So let's move on to the next one. This is the Thieves Essential Oil Blend. This is something that people are talking about. It's supposed to support your immune system. It has clove oil, lemon oil, tea tree oil, cinnamon oil, eucalyptus oil, and rosemary. And this one, you're going to do one of two things. One of three things. You're going to diffuse it, which I recommend. It'll have your house smelling wonderful. You're going to inhale it directly. So to inhale directly, do you know how to do that? Okay, I'll show you how to do that with this one. And then the third thing that you would do is just apply 2 or 3 drops to your chest, back, or the bottom of your feet. I know that anytime I tell you to apply essential oils to your body, you want to diffuse them. With the exception of when you are inhaling. So I can show you how this is done. So you open it up. Take a whiff. You smell that clove and that cinnamon, right? Smell that. It's good, right? Okay, so easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You're gonna put a couple of drops into your hand. Just 2 or 3. You do not need enough, a lot. You're gonna rub your hands together. And then you're gonna breathe it in. So don't touch your face because you don't want to burn your face, but you're gonna breathe it in. So you're gonna cup your hands like this. Can you see? Cup your hands like this, like you're begging for money. Cup your hands like this, like you're begging for money. And then you're going to cup it to your face and sniff. Breathe deeply. So on the count of 3, you're going to breathe out with me. And then you're going to cup your hands, put it to your face, and breathe deeply. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. Now breathe in with your hands cupped over your face. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And in. How do you feel? Good. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you a wipe to just wipe your hand off. There you go. Let me get one for myself. Okay. Just going to wipe that off your hands. Some of the scent will remain, but you don't want your hands full of essential oils. How do you feel? It's good, right? So you can do that with all of these oils. I really recommend it with the Breathe and Stress Relief essential oils because it helps it to quickly enter into your system that way. Same thing with the head ease one, actually. So, okay. Now my wipe smells like these. So good. You can also apply a few drops to a cloth if you don't want to put it on your hands. Okay. So 2 more. We'll go quickly through these because you look like you're ready to go. Stress Relief. So this one has lavender oil, rose oil, vetiver ylang ylang. I always pronounce it wrong. Ylang ylang. Bergamot, chamomile, and frankincense. And for this one, you want to either diffuse it, inhale it directly like I just showed you, or dilute it with carrier oil. Jojoba oil, I forgot to mention that, but that's really good carrier oil, and that's one that I'd actually recommend for this one. It has a very minimal, non-existent scent, and then you can use this to apply topically. I recommend applying it to your temples, underneath your nose, on your pulse points, on your neck, and on your wrists. Take a whiff. Okay, so there's that one, and then I know you're busy. I'm just going to show you the last one really quickly. So it's the head ease one. This one is for headaches and it will help relax your muscles. So you want this one to be, again, diluted and applied to the temples, pulse points, wrists, even the soles of your feet and the back of your knees. This one has basil, eucalyptus, frankincense, lavender, peppermint, rosemary, sweet marjoram, and wintergreen. So quite a few oils in here. Okay, so this one, let's take a quick whiff. This one, you smell that? This one's perfect for headaches. Peppermint oil has been known to be a natural remedy for headaches, so yeah. Okay, so what do you think? I've shown you 6 essential oil blends. Which one do you think you're gonna get? All of them? Perfect answer. And I'm really excited for you to try these out. You can even try dropping a few drops of these into your African black soap and give you some scented soap. Yeah, or mix some of these. Remember I told you guys the last time that you came here that you can mix essential oils into your body butters? Well, take some of these or one of these and drop a few drops into your essential oil. I recommend doing the sleep one if you shower before bed, and just massage that into your body. You're going to feel so good. Okay, I'm so glad that you want to buy this whole thing. I'm going to get you a brand new one. Okay, alright, I'll get you a brand new package. If you want to wait here, I'm going to meet you over at cash, okay? Awesome, I'll see you in 2 minutes.